Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Legend with me, Get Daved. Last episode we got ourselves another city built in our fairly hastily managed empire, and I forgot a bunch of things I probably should have been paying attention to. We have that last territory I would not mind sinking my teeth into. Alright. That thing I talked about at the end of last video, if they attack me I have access to all of my resources, you're about to see it in action. These are not very powerful units. Their damage is okay, and inconveniently they got access to, or they attacked me before I was ready to set up my units, but I think we're going to be totally fine. So, there's spectator mode, which is kind of like how battles worked in Endless Space. There's also auto, but we're in manual mode. So, the militia are just going to get deployed wherever, and we don't have control over that. But I do have control over the deployment of my other units. These guys have a range of 3. Hello, there we go. Have a range of 3 because they are Marines armed with crossbows. I can deploy my troops on any of the logical orange tiles. I think I'm just going to go for an all-out offensive here. They have very low attack, and that is your accuracy. If they were to land their attack, they would do 34 damage. So that's going to be our starting deployment. And we're going to target everybody. These guys. I also forgot about my Dawn officers, which are cavalry, and they are short range. So there's a chance our Marines are going to get in the way. Yeah, well, they are going to get in the way no matter what. I'm just going to live with it. We should be okay in this fight. So you can see they have a pretty good move. So our hero's going now. If I zoom in, we can get some audio. "34 damage from the Marines. That means it was a completely successful attack. You can see the randomized value. 62 greater than 33. And we've killed an enemy unit already. Militia are not particularly good, but they're free. So, it's a pretty good attack, actually. We can revise the orders my units are going to operate on every turn. Go, mighty Dawn officers. Because they're engaging at melee, the enemy unit is going to expend its turn counterattacking. So now he won't be able to act on his turn because he spent his time dueling my Dawn officers. And for the kill. Pew 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 pew! The well-known crossbow lob shot. Alright, success everybody. So everybody goes back to where they used to be, even though it looks like they all mass on where the hero was. And it looks like I got people there kind of in the nick of time. I can take this opportunity to show all of you the unit design screen now. So we have Marines, and they come with this equipment by default. We can now edit that and improve our situation a bit. So, all of this gear costs money or uses resources. I don't have the tier 2 of titanium armor yet, or glass steel armor. That's what's being researched right now. But I do have it for weaponry. So I can give them a generic iron crossbow, which is just a tier 2 weapon. Or I can do a glass steel one, which is even better, but uses more production and that resource. Or the titanium option, which in this case is the two-handed one. Marines are armed with a one-handed weapon, but their survival rate is so poor in close. 30% more damage. I'm going to go for it. So now their damage has gone way the heck up. Because they have a two-handed weapon, they get no shield. So their defense and other stats are going to go up as we drag over this gear. You can see the costs slowly skyrocketing as well, but their survivability will go up enough to totally justify it. Probably. I'm not going to give them either of these because there's something way better coming in the near future. And this is just a design schematic. Ditto for the Dawn Officer. They've just got terrible starting gear. But we can give them a titanium weapon or a glass steel one. They're supposed to get in close and they rush, so I'm going to give them this, partly because it comes with a ranged Slayer as well. So if we can send them after ranged units, we'll be in a good situation. Also located under weapon is your shields as well, so plus 10% to defense, or more damage. This is basically the same equipment he already has on, which is why the appearance isn't changing much. It's just a higher tier of it. I could show all of the obsolete stuff, but I'm not gonna. Also, like, if I had some equipment that required adamantine or something like that, I could show it here. However, I haven't researched the ability to manufacture anything I don't have the resources for. And one cool thing you could do with the Settler is give it, like, I don't know, an accessory to improve its speed, or things like that. Alright, now I could upgrade these units, or retrofit them, and it would just cost us money and the resources, but not production, so that's kind of a fun twist. I'm not going to do that though, because in a mere 5 turns we'll have access to much better gear, and we can get a defensive upgrade on them too. And I think that's going to be worth waiting for. Okay. We can't retrofit everybody, unfortunately. I think I'm going to go for it. Okay, so we have some powerful new units. And we can do the same for our hero as well. We probably won't have quite enough money for it. Oh, that amazing quest weapon. It's kind of tempting to get another hero just so I can give this weapon to them, because it's really good. Judith is using a crossbow. I might switch her over to a longbow, because damage. No, I don't have enough money for any of this right now. It's okay. My income is still very good, and I have 9 more turns. One other problem is this is going to be a Marine level 1 that's being produced, but all that excess production's already gone into them. I'm not really keen on the idea of changing it right now. Alright, in one turn we'll have... Oh. I would like glass steel to be active again, because that was getting us more money, which we're expending on improving our equipment to be made out of glass steel. Anyway, once that marine is built, I'm going to deploy them, and we can start running around placating the rowdies. Like those spider people over there. I don't know this for a fact because the game's still very new and I'm not familiar with all of its nuances. But I believe that having more towns that haven't properly been placated tends to cause more enemy spawns. You know, we've already seen this one. I'm just going to automate it. Yeah. Only the militia took... Oh no, a couple guys took a little damage, but they're all fine. What I'm going to do is ride up and conquer them. Things are going okay over here. Hopefully this is a recent development. My micromanagement truly is poor, very regularly. Nope. Alright, they've been sitting doing nothing for a while. With most of the city devoted to meaningless production. Alright. Always good to hear stuff like that. It looks like it doesn't make much of a difference which one of those two tiles I select. So does one of them build more in a direction we're interested in? I'm gonna say this one. Who knows, maybe we will get down to this amazing section. Like, those are really good. Borough streets tend to slowly erode the happiness as well. So, food for thought. Also, why am I going to the north and fighting the faraway enemies when there's close ones? I have no comment. 6 turns till our new empire plan. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Oh, more of this. Well, I was hoping for more unique fights, but that's okay. So, good news. If they ever need something to do, we can now increase the population of the settlement by building on those. At this point, I'd like to point out, I haven't assimilated any minor factions. I've just pacified them. We only have the access to Saratan, though, and I'm... Like, I guess their bonus is pretty good, but that's not really a unit I'd be excited to make. I don't know. I'm willing to wait and settle a better faction. A better minor faction, that's for sure. Also, these guys have really amazing production. It's tempting to channel that into a settler. And their population is super high as well. Yep, worth it. Just gonna try focusing on getting my territory in order here. And again, we can start thinking more aggressively about our neighbors. I'm not going to use the term enemies. They're neighbors. Dangerous, dangerous neighbors. We've also got that sprawl problem, which makes me not want to overreach. Okay, their population's growing, so that's nice. Also, I didn't bother researching the geomics lab, which really is a fairly good technology, so I could spend some of my research going back down the tech tree trying to find new buildings for my cities to work on, but we're starting to approach... Oh, great. Welcome to winter, everybody. The only good thing I can say is we have a bit of a bonus which can help us out. Actually, I don't know if that's even true. There is a bonus which can give you bonus movement in winter. We've only got the penalty, though. I'll take the Titan. You can get winter shelters. Actually, the core generator, or the deep generator, pardon me, is really important. I should go for it as a higher priority. The only thing that doesn't get harder to do in winter is research. And more spider people? Alright, you're gonna get an auto battle. You can see that we've moved far away enough from our main base, or town, pardon me, that we aren't getting the militia now. Alright, who would be next? Sewer system's on its way, that's good. Oh, that's just a roaming army. We're in a bit of danger, not gonna lie, everybody. I've been in better situations. Also, I've neglected something on the research screen. But diplomatic mats should be prioritized at some point. That's going to allow us to make peace treaties. Peace treaties are very convenient to have if you are going to issue a declaration of war to someone else. Kind of a mistake there. We'll get it on the way back. And there will be plenty of other people to attack. Good. Some Sisters of Mercy running around. I would be more inclined to go after, or pardon me, assimilate them. The Ended also, if there is an Ended village down there, they're also very tempting. And very terrifying. Also, I did something kind of goofy, which was partly to be expected. I did not upgrade my other units while they were in my territory. I can live with that, though. We've got better gear, and we'll be researching the Titan soon. Yay! Dust, everybody! And a promotion for the hero. +1 accessory slot can be extremely good. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Some of the accessories are very good, including things like +10 damage, or +10% damage, or +10% attack on your entire army. That's nothing to shake a stick at. Did winter end already? No. Alright, we've got ourselves our Titan, which is, I think, our last military unit. I'm just going to turn these off. They're not showing anything since it's winter. Alright, let's go take them out. Next turn. And it's time for our new Empire plan as well. We've advanced through technology and things. So, you know, everything's expensive. I'll go for the research bonus this time, I think. And I'm going to end this video here. In the next one, maybe more territory? Hopefully the end of winter. I'll see you there, everybody.